Perfect. Thank you, Cathaoirligh. Cybersecurity, the protection of IT systems, data services, communication networks is vitally important to the economy and all of society. The trend towards an increase in the use of digital and cloud technologies in both the public and private sectors has been underway for some time. However, as we all know, COVID-19 has accelerated this trend, transforming much of how we live and work. We need to have the trained personnel and indeed infrastructure to protect these systems. The risk of failures in cybersecurity can lead to massive disruption to critical infrastructure. The necessity to address this risk rises as the extent to which society relies on digital technology increases. Thank you, Cathaoirligh.
Good morning. I want to thank Deputy Smith for raising this issue. And look, he's absolutely right. The whole area of cybersecurity is a major issue of growing concern to both the public sector, the private sector, to life. We're seeing more and more crime now actually moving from happening, I suppose, in a business place physically, in terms of a burglary in a home, actually to online cybersecurity issues and cybercrime as well. So the cybersecurity sector is absolutely vital in both underpinning and securing so much of our modern society. And I do very much recognise the importance of ensuring sufficient provision across the further and higher education sector, and that's why I'm very grateful to the Deputy for raising this. Last year, over 1,600 learners took part in cybersecurity and related programmes in the further education and training sector. The planned number of learners on these programmes this year is now over 2,000, so quite a significant increase. Courses include e-college courses such as IT Specialist and Network Security, post-leaving cert courses such as software coding and cybersecurity, and skills to advance courses such as cyber awareness. SkillNet also provides a wide number of enterprise-led cybersecurity upskilling programs to businesses within the technology and broader sectors. So where SkillNet will go into your workplace and provide upskilling opportunities to your employees too. In 2022, 14 SkillNet business networks provided cybersecurity training to over 1,400 businesses and over 2,400 participants. Across the so that's the further ed sector and SkillNet. Across the higher education sector, there were 38 courses available in cybersecurity in 10 different universities throughout Ireland in 2021-2022 academic year. Under Springboard Plus and the HCI Pillar 1, 16 courses in cybersecurity were available in 11 different institutions this year. Springboard and HCI Pillar programmes will be launched in the coming weeks, and I'm pleased to assure Deputy Smith that further cybersecurity and related courses will now be available for the next academic year starting in September. The HCI Pillar 3 Cyber Skills Project, which is led by the Munster Technological University, will enable unprecedented collaboration between higher education institutions at a national scale, and I think this has the potential to be transformative for the cybersecurity domain.
Margaret Hartley. Thank you for hearing, and I thank the Minister for his reply. Minister, you're probably well aware of the initiative of the Louth Meath Education and Training Board, particularly led by Martin O'Brien as Chief Executive, where they will be rolling out a specific course in the whole area of cyber information technology and also cyber operational technology for manufacturers. And I want to compliment our colleague here in the Oireachtas, Senator Gerard Crockwell, who has been trying to lead an awareness campaign in relation to the importance of cybersecurity and making it not just creating awareness among people in the public service or people at high level in business, but an awareness in society in general. And I think there's a great opportunity there to ensure that there's collaboration at further education level across the country. Minister, you would have heard me often repeat again the need for collaboration on an all-Ireland basis in the whole area of the further development of further education. And I think that's maybe with the evolution of these new programmes that we should be looking at it in the all-Ireland context. There is collaboration there at further education and higher education level, but there's always scope for more. So I would say the like of the Louth Meath ETB initiative that's going to be rolled out in the middle of June, that needs to be replicated in every ETB in the country. And I hope that that message could go out directly from yourself, Minister, and also from the department.
Let it certainly go out from here, because I think LMETB and Martin O'Brien, I think they're doing absolutely brilliant work. I think we're really fortunate in that ETB that it just busts on through any challenges or bureaucratic blockages that it might encounter from time to time and gets the job done. And I'm very complimentary of the work of LMETB and also of Senator Crockwell. I've had the chance to meet him on this issue, and he continues to engage with me on it. And he is right about the need for that focus on cybersecurity from the education sector. He specifically mentions the Advanced Manufacturing Training Centre of Excellence in LMETB. This was established in 2021 and it's dedicated to providing high quality training to industry. I've been there on a number of occasions. It uses innovative, flexible modes of delivery, online, blended, virtual, on-site training, and it also focuses on employer-orientated training. It now provides opportunities in cyber education and skills development as part of its curriculum to support what it calls the Industry 4.0 mission. It launched its first cybersecurity apprenticeship programme last year, in November last year, which ran its new cybersecurity awareness training courses, and I think we can certainly learn from the really good work going on there, and I'll certainly commit to doing that and to investing some time in this myself.
Thank the Minister. Minister, some time ago I had the opportunity to visit the new Southwest College in Enniskillen that covers that has a huge catchment area in Tyrone and Fermanagh, and they were developing a very innovative cybersecurity course. So I think in that area again there's opportunities for us to collaborate and ensure that there's a good presence of such courses right throughout the country on a geographical basis. And again, we are all aware of the desperate attack that was made by a rogue state on, or whatever, or international criminals on the HSE and also on the Munster Technological University. But it has been suggested to me, and I don't know how well founded it is, that a huge percentage of our small and medium enterprises in this country have suffered ransomware attacks. And I think we need to create the awareness out there that at this stage now some people in the international community would reckon that the criminal side of cybersecurity will soon be equaling in money terms the value of criminality in the illegal drugs trade. So I think there's a huge criminal activity out there. And it's not just the major players, be it the public service or private sector, major international corporations will be affected, but it's all of us on an everyday basis can be impacted severely by such cyber attacks. So as a society, we want to prepare ourselves by having the qualified personnel to carry out the necessary work and also making sure that we're all adequately aware of the dangers.
Justice, and I'm certainly aware very much of that issue you point out about cyber crime and cyber security and how much crime is now moving online and the need to be vigilant. And look, the education sector, we need to now respond in kind in terms of providing opportunities for people to have the skills, both in the public sector and in industry, to respond to this. We also, though, need to use the agency SkillNet, which can go into employers, including small and medium enterprises, and provide them with the training opportunities they need. And I'm very grateful to see the work that SkillNet is doing there. But if your basic premise, which I think it is that we need to be doing even more in this space and taking examples of good practice and embedding it across the sector, I think that's absolutely right and true, and I'll undertake to work on that. You're also very correct, and I know you're very passionate about the issue of all-island approaches to education. So am I. This year we'll see the first all-island apprenticeship develop. We're going to start seeing medical education provided on an all-island basis, and there's no reason we can't be doing some of this stuff in that all-island space, and I'm certainly happy to investigate the possibilities there too.